The opening of the 27th intersessional meeting for the heads of government for the Caribbean community is underway at this hour in Placencia. It is expected that over the next 2 days, heads of government will discuss a number of issues. Reporter Renee Trujillo is in Placencia and filed this report.
The opening session of the 27th intersessional meeting for the heads of government for the Caribbean community CARICOM started at 6 o'clock this evening at the Placencia Inn on the Placencia Peninsula. It is a two-day event that has brought an estimated 125 delegates to Belize from the 15-member countries of CARICOM. The next 2 days will entail two plenary sessions and a caucus for the heads of government. Diana Locke is the conference coordinator out of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Yesterday and today we have had the arrival of delegates. We will also be having a finance ministers meeting that is taking place today, a committee of ministers. And this evening we have the opening session, not an opening ceremony, the opening session. This is an informal gathering of the heads, and so it's not as formal as the regular session, which is held in July. Tomorrow morning we have the formal opening of the meeting, which is a plenary. It's closed. It's only delegates who can actually attend the meeting or be in that area. And in the afternoon, the heads go into a caucus session, which is a private session of only them plus one. We also have the following day, the session continues again in the afternoon. There's likely to be a press conference, and then the session ends. It's a very compact meeting, two days only, and the heads and other delegates are expected to leave.
This regional event will see three key issues tabled for discussions and deliberations, namely correspondent banking, the Zika virus, and climate change. Following a meeting of the Finance Committee this morning inside the conference room at the Belize Ocean Club, Love News met up with Ambassador for St. Lucia, June Sumer, who spoke on the importance of addressing these issues on the regional level.
All of the issues that we are going to be discussing impact our country in one way or the other. And these not only, we don't only look at things at the national level. With CARICOM, we look at things at the regional level. So whatever challenges we face at CARICOM, we try to resolve them together. And I think that these are some of the things I think that people should know. That when we come to a CARICOM meeting, it is not just about our particular country, although we have interests. It is about how we do things together for the betterment of the entire region.
With just 2 days set aside to discuss these crucial matters, Love News asked Kendall Morgan of the Communications Unit at the CARICOM Secretariat how effective and well thought out the decisions coming out of these meetings can be.
A lot of the preliminary or legwork takes place at the level of the technocrats and the ministers, so that it reaches the level of the heads when it comes to actually making decisions and giving the mandate for moving forward, so that the work doesn't just take the 2 days. It would have started a long time before, and so that it has reached a point now where the marching orders, so to speak, on these decisions ought to be taken, and so the heads come together and deliberate on them, get the advice, and then move forward. So that would make the time adequate.
As we mentioned earlier, there are about 125 delegates, namely from Antigua and Barbuda, Bahamas, Barbados, Dominica, Grenada, Guyana, Haiti, Jamaica, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Suriname, Trinidad, Anguilla, British Virgin Islands, Cayman, Turks and Caicos Islands, and Belize. Such a grand-scale event calls for a tight and coordinated security, which is exactly what has been put in place according to the Assistant Commissioner of Police, Noel Liel, who is heading the Security Command Center for this event.
We have different levels of security here in Placencia and St. Bight, and specifically at both hotels, Placencia Hotel and Ocean Club Hotel, as well as the airstrip. There is an immediate layer of security done by Special Branch. We have a second cordon of security being done through patrols and other checking stations, if you'd like, being done by the SPU personnel from the police department. And then there's a further security cordon being done by the BDF along with BSAG. Then we also have the coastal patrol being done by the Belize Coast Guard, who have boats in the adjacent area. We're also using police officers from Placencia, Independence, and Dangriga.
The first official meeting following the opening session takes place on Tuesday morning at the Belize Ocean Club. That is dubbed the first plenary session conference of the heads of government. This session and all others are being led by Belize's Prime Minister Dean Barrow, who currently holds the seat of chairman for CARICOM until June 2016. Reporting for Love News, I am Renee Trujillo.